Hello and welcome along to Crestwood Reserve for our top of the table clash, round 14 in the 2024 Metro Combined Under 16 Girls Gold. And we see the home Hills Bulls hosting Cabramatta. And these sides lining up for their third game against one another this season. Convincing winner in round 4 with the Bulls. They won 22 points to 0. Then in the return clash in round 9, Cabramatta ran out winners 22-16, but the Bulls were coming late. A number of players were missing from both teams in that round 9 match. And big chance, well, these two teams will meet in the first week of the finals too, so we'll see them go around in a fortnight's time. And speaking with both coaches, they're not going to be playing all the cards in their hand this week. They're definitely saving something for the finals. Both coaches admitting to that. But this should be an absolute cracker. Cabramatta on 25 points, Hills on 24. So effectively this one will be for the minor premiership. And the girls just heading towards the benches at the moment for the Bulls. Few jersey changes for the home team. We've now got Lexi Gaston in 17. Ordiwa Mason Fatiri will wear 16. Agnes Tuifua is in 19. And Isabella Menino will wear 18. So just a late change today with having a chat to the manager. The size of the jerseys, just meaning there's been a few little late changes. And Cabramatta will be as per programmed. But good news for Cabramatta this week is the return of a couple of their international players. Both Cody Tuamaseve and Bailey Marchong have been over in England playing in the Touch World Cup for Samoa. And the Samoan team getting through to the quarterfinals where they were beaten by Australia, who went on to win. But first time for Samoa into the finals, so it was a very big feather in the cap of both the girls, both Bailey and Cody. And then Cody last week was off to Coffs Harbour for the OzTag, so she's been very busy of late, but she's back this week in the Cabramatta jersey. So we should see the Cabramatta team come out. They've been warming up out on the field and just headed into the change rooms. Quite a warm day here at Crestwood Reserve with temperature in the low 20s. So that may come into effect late in this game. 25-minute halves. It's interesting that Cabramatta this season, they've only conceded 52 points. 38 of those 52 points have come against the Bulls. And the Bulls, they've conceded just the 61, but 22 of those came in that round 9 loss when they went down 22-16 to Cabramatta. So they do have the wood on the rest of this competition, and you'd have to suggest that these two sides, not only will they meet in a fortnight in the first week of the finals, where first plays second, but they should also clash in the grand final 2 weeks after. So our referee for this afternoon's match is Brooke Munro, and our touch judges Tom Sellers and Isabella Power. Thomas just going along and checking the nails of the Cabramatta side at the moment. That's already been done for the Hills Bulls. And action shouldn't be too far away in this round 14 match. Of course, we're here for listed RE, elite agents with over 25 years experience. And one more week before the final starts in the girls competition, so we'll have another match of the round next week, and then in a fortnight's time we're into finals. Don't forget, later today, under 16 Div 2, Toongabbie Tigers versus the Canley Heights Dragons. That's coming from CV Kelly at 5 o'clock. Not a bad turnout for today's game due to the beautiful weather. Plenty of people have rolled in here to Crestwood. And referees just having a chat out in the middle. Both teams are getting their last minute instructions as well, having a quick chat. And we're about to see this match get underway. Last time we saw them, it was an absolute cracker. Cabramatta in front. Hills Bulls rolled home late, just couldn't get there. Another few minutes would have made the game very interesting. And then way back in round 4, it was all Bulls. But Cabramatta are a totally different team now to what they were back then. So the captains are out there at the moment, speaking with, or Brooke Munro's doing the majority of the talking. Referee just laying down her expectations of today's game. And they've rock, paper, scissors for the kickoff. Bailey Marchong for Cabramatta looks to have won that. And Cabramatta have won the rock off. So, Cabramatta, they're going to swing around, so Cabramatta will come down to the right-hand side of the screen, and the Bulls will take up on the left-hand side. Interesting, speaking with Michael Withers in the lead-up to this game, he's the coach of the Hills Bulls. He's really excited by today's match. And wants to see the girls. He said, look, we're not 100% there yet. We've still got a couple of girls with niggly injuries. But in a fortnight's time, we should be just about 100% ready to go. Last time these two clashed, there was no Riley Cash, there was no Tamika Withers. So the 6 and 7 are back for the Bulls, and that will make a huge difference. And we're about to see action in this round 14, match of the round. The ball's going to go down to Cabramatta. Good hands from Talanoa. She's pulled down 30 metres out from her own line. So it's Cabramatta with the ball. Big strong hit on Tafili. They get it out to Aloaliki. She's up over halfway before she's finally tackled. Chihuahua this time, rolling up over the 40. Good opening set by Cabramatta. They're going to be in a good position for an attacking kick as they head back towards the centre. Commentator's curse. Ball goes down. So, chance now for the Hills Bulls to take possession. Billy Gwynn in a dummy half. She had a good game last time these two sides clashed, and straight away the ball's gone to ground. Michael Withers, he would be disappointed with that first hit up as the ball went to ground, and now it's Cabramatta's chance. So the game's only 60 seconds old. Nisa at dummy half. Gets the ball out to Leah Tianga. She's up to the 20-metre line. They come back towards the left. Tui Maseve back on the inside to Talanoa. Talanoa, 3 defenders pull her to ground. But they are in the right spot of the field for an attacking challenge. As the ball goes out to a Loali'i. She's up to the 10-metre line. Nisa this time will go to the right again. Out to Latupu. And then they hit it up to Kaylee Andrews. Only metres out. Still a couple of tackles left in this set. They come back towards the centre of the field. Ball comes to Latupu. Out to Tui Maseve, who gets a long cutout ball out to Talanoa. Talanoa pushes through one. Good strong tackle by Georgia Mann brings her down. Last tackle. I'll head back towards the centre. Tui Maseve off the side of the boot. The ball goes out to Morgan Pritchard, who flings the ball out wide to Crichton Rapati. And Crichton Rapati will score in the corner. A little bit of luck there for Cabramatta with the ball coming off the side of the boot from Tui Maseve, but Morgan Pritchard in the right area was able to get both hands on it and then slip a pass away to Freedom and Crichton Rapati in the corner. That try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. And after just a few minutes of play, it's Cabramatta 4, leading the Bulls 0. Tough kick from out wide after scoring in the corner. Skipper will line this one up. Bailey Marchong. From wide out. Strikes it nicely. Will it have the legs? No, it won't. So 4-0 in favour of Cabramatta against the Bulls. Try to Freedom Crichton Rapati early. So the Hills Bulls, this will be an important set of 6 for Cabramatta after scoring. We'll see the Bulls get in there and try and turn over possession, give themselves a chance to respond. So Talanoa drops the ball backwards. No, referee's going to call knock on. So straight away, the Hills Bulls, they're going to get their chance here.
Working!
Straight away, she's throw the ball up to Armida. Wrestle back in defence and push back 5 or 6 metres before she can finally play the ball. Another. And again, the Bulls have given up possession. Well, 2 sets of 6 and they failed to complete either. So Cabramatta, another chance for them. But they've firstly got to get the ball out of their own end. And Lea Tianga with a good strong run. Straight away they're going to come a couple of passes off the ruck. And strong tackle on Talanoa. And Freedom Crichton Rapati, the try scorer, through the middle. Wingers come in looking for some work. She's got up past the 40 before she's finally tackled. Tui Maseve trying to run through Zara Kuri. But Kuri back onto her feet, which is good to see. They go out to Latapu and then out to Andrews. And Andrews is tackled by 2. They're inside the 20 again. It's last. Ball comes to Latapu, who puts the ball over the top. This is bounce backwards. And Bulls all over that one. Wanzi able to dive on it. So Georgia had to make sure she did everything right there and fall on it. Georgia Mann taking the first hit up of the set. As they try and work away from their own end and try and hold on to the ball for 6 tackles. Billy Gwynn from dummy half. Away she goes. She beats one. She's just pulled down. That was an important tackle. She was one-on-one with the fullback if she'd got through then. As they head out to Taylor Ma. She's tackled last. They'll head to the left. Cash. There's numbers. Trying to get the ball away but can't. And Rakiti is tackled on last, wearing the blue headgear today. And that was better. They were able to hold the ball for the set of 6. Michael Withers can take a deep breath. So, still got more than 15 minutes to go in this first half. It's 4-0 in favour of Cabramatta. Plenty of defenders in there, making sure Cabramatta don't make too much ground in this set of 6 as the ball goes out to Andrews. Andrews getting up towards halfway before she's finally brought to ground. Misa looking for Chihuahua, and she's up through the middle, again drawing 2 and 3 tacklers. They head back to the right, and Latupu back on the inside looking for Leah Tianga. But the Bulls up to that one. Tuima Seve puts the ball along the ground, but picked up nicely by Wanzi, and she beats one. One hand on the back of the jersey from Talanoa was enough to pull down Georgia Wanzi. Otherwise, she was away. Billy Gwynn, here she goes again. She's lively. And she's up near halfway before she's finally tackled. Something we did see in round 9. Once the Bulls got on a roll, they were able to play the ball very quickly and put the bigger Cabramatta team on the back foot. But they've coughed up possession again. They can't keep giving Cabramatta possession in this part of the field. They'll make you pay. And again, Talanoa. She's been involved often in the first half. So they head back towards the centre. And 3 defenders in again to make the tackle. Time on Alawali'i and Chihuahua this time. With a white ribbon flowing. Misa's going to go back towards the centre to Latapu. She shaped up the pass but held, and now she's coughed the ball up in the tackle. Morgan Pritchard's picked it up, but no, referee Brooke Munro has said there's an infringement, knock on, and the Bulls weather that storm. As I mentioned at the top, quite warm conditions, so the runners out there with the water, making sure the girls stay hydrated in these conditions. Andrew's caught offside, but she was in there interfering, but the referee's going to let Cabramatta get away with that one. So the ball this time goes out to Bell, and Coach Withers suggesting he was hoping that Bell would have a big game this afternoon. They get the ball out wide. It's 2-on-1, and away they go. They've got support back on the inside. They throw it back, knocked on by DiCarlo, and Cabramatta had been able to pick that ball up. 2-on-1 situation. Billy Gwynn was pushing through the middle as well, but DiCarlo just not able to pick that one up. And back to do some work are the Cabramatta forwards as Tafili heads up towards halfway. They're going to come to the left-hand side, and an ordinary pass from dummy half allows the defence to defuse that one. They're going to go back towards the centre to Andrews. And Andrews up towards the defence, bends the defence and through. Gets up towards the 40 on last tackle. Where's Tuima Seve? She's out on the right. No, they go to Latapu, who puts the kick in over the top. Finds touch, 30 metres out. Gives the girls a chance to catch their breath. And we're going to see the Hills Bulls with the ball again. Only 4-0 to Cabramatta through a try to Freedom Crichton Rapati in the right-hand corner. So here come the Bulls as they try and push the ball towards halfway. Gwynn, the dummy half, gets the ball out to Bell. And she's pushing up towards halfway. Can't get that quick play the ball that they're begging for. As the ball goes out to Withers, throws the ball back on the inside, and they put it down again. Well, I think the Bulls only trailing 4-0, they'd be happy with it because every time they get the ball, they're just putting it on the deck. Cabramatta might want to start taking a chance or two because you'd think at some stage the Bulls are going to be able to get through some sets of 6 later on in the game. So, Lisa not in at dummy half on this occasion. This is Crichton Rapati. She's gone through the middle, but a good strong tackle by Rakiti. Finally brings her to ground, only 12 metres out. Ma Chong this time at dummy half. She goes to short side, gets it out to Morgan Pritchard, and she's tackled. They head back towards Leah Tianga. And Leah Tianga, 1, 2, 3. 3 defenders, finally. Topple her and bring her to the ground. Ma Chong this time gives it out to Misa, finds Latapu, out to Tui Maseve. Long pass out to Talanoa. She's only got to beat one. She can't. She's brought down just on the line. Cody's got the ball. She puts it in over the top again. Not an ideal kick, but it's come back to Cabramatta. Still last tackle, trying to push through and held up. Only metres out. So Cabramatta threw a bit at the defence of the Bulls on that occasion, and the Bulls were up to it. Able to keep it to just 4 points to 0. Millie DiCarlo gets it out over the 10. And I'll come back this time towards the middle. And Bar. They have really compacted their defensive line, Cabramatta. The ball has been picked up by the Bulls, but still we're on tackle 3. So this is going to be a defensive kick. They've got a lot of numbers on the short side, and they're through. There's only the fullback to beat. Marchong in to make the tackle on Armida. And Armida is tackled 10 metres in from touch, just on halfway. They head back towards the centre, and good strong run from Taylor Ma. She's up over the 40. Still a couple of tackles left up their sleeve. They head to Bell. Bell's feeding the ball out wide. Oh, and through the middle is Taylor Barr. Still going. She's only got the fullback to beat. Tries to beat her, can't. And tackled. But this is turning out to be a pretty entertaining game of football. As Taylor Barr tackled. And now Cabramatta a chance to work this one out from their own end. So let's see if the Bulls can muscle up in defence and keep Cabramatta down at this end of the field. As Talanoa from dummy half is met by 2 and pushed back and back. Good strong defence from Armida, and also in there was Wanzi. Back towards the centre. Ava Vayanga. They're still not outside of their 20 yet, and we're well and truly deep into the tackle count. As Kyson Morgan Pritchard up over the 20. They still can't drag her to the ground. She's still going. Pushes up to the 40. So that's a good run. That's got Cabramatta out of a bit of trouble. Back towards the centre. Marchong. Big kick over the top. And there's a strong chase from Sharon Latapu. Can she get there? Fullback's gone to ground. But no, she's able to come up with it. Lucky for the Bulls. As Tegan Nichols heads back towards the defence. Tripped over her own feet, but was able to catch the ball on the ground, and that could have been danger. It's DiCarlo. Good strong run. Pushes towards halfway, trying to get a quick play of the ball and just can't, being held down. Back in towards the centre. Oh, high shot. Yep. And chance now as Riley Cash copping one up around the shoulders. So we're going to see them take the penalty. They're going to kick for the line. Yep, Riley is going to. And did she find touch? No, she did not. But the ball has been knocked further down the field by Freedom Crichton Rapati, and then the ball has finally gone into touch. So that has helped the Bulls, who are now 11 metres out. So, full set of 6. Ball's going to go to Bell. She's going to play it. Penalty. So there was no dummy half. Bell played the ball. Marker went round and picked it up. Referee said no, penalty. So they get Gwyn in there, but the tap from Bell, and she's pushing up towards the line, but forced back by 4 defenders. Gwyn, does she take a shot at dummy half? No. She comes out, she feeds the back line. The ball goes out to Nicholas. Nicholas stepping back, running around behind her own players. Referee allows that to go. They've got numbers out wide. The ball gets out to Taylor Barr, and Barr is in the corner. Referee, is she going to be happy with it? She is. So, try for the Hills Bulls home team on the board. With 7.5 minutes still to go in this first half. It's 4-all. That try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. But they ran back through the middle. Referee Brooke Munro happy to let Tegan Nichols run back through the, or Nicholas it is, run back through the centre. And they finally got the ball out to Taylor Barr, and Barr too good. And important try too for Taylor Barr, because that will take her to 8 tries for the season, and that puts her in the equal lead. Okay, conversion from out wide. Hit it all right, but has just missed. So it's 4-all. Cracking game of football. The Bulls got a little bit of luck when Riley Cash put that penalty kick down deep. They tried to, Freedom Crichton Rapati tried to hold the ball back or catch the ball, just knocked the ball 20 metres further down, which gave the Bulls a chance to set up camp in their own end. I just wonder how much this heat is starting to knock these players around. So, Tamika Withers doing the kicking for the Bulls. 4-all. All of the action today brought to you by Listed RE, Sydney's #1 real estate agency. And great to be bringing you all the live action in this one. So, kickoff goes out to Rakiti. She gets away from the sideline. And picked up and tackled. Big strong hit as they head back on the inside to Bell. And Bell muscled to the floor. 3 of them in there to lend assistance. So they're going to go to the short side. Rakiti again. Ooh, strong hit. Kaiser Morgan Pritchard over the top. Laura Gardner's in there now, playing acting half. And inside the half, the Bulls go. Little knock on at dummy half. It was untidy. Riley Cash stepping over the ball. Referee not happy. And Cabramatta get a chance with less than 5 minutes to go. So 4-all here at Crestwood Reserve in our match of the round. This is the under-16 girls gold. First, playing second on the ladder. Second time we've called this exact match this season, after earlier in the year it was a 22-16 win to Cabramatta. So the ball goes out to Freedom Crichton Rapati, and she's tackled 35 metres out from the line. So they throw the ball back through the middle, and this is Tafili, and Tafili has lost the boot in the process. They go to Cody Tuimaseve, out to Bailey Marchong. Ooh, she's run behind Talia Talanoa. Yeah, and that means that the Bulls are going to get another chance here. They're just not clicking at the moment. Cabramatta. I mentioned earlier, both Bailey Marchong and Cody Tuimaseve in that Samoan touch team that made the quarterfinals in England only a couple of weeks ago, where they were beaten by the Australians. Laura Gardner is in at dummy half. The ball goes out to Bell. She nearly busts a tackle, but Kaylee Andrews manages to hold on. Trying to get a fast play the ball, they can't, and they're camped offside Cabramatta as the ball goes out to Taylor Ma, and she's brought to ground right on halfway. 3 minutes to go until half-time. They're going to go the short side through Cash. The ball goes to Nicholas, and Nicholas coming back through the centre is tackled. 42 metres out. They come back towards the centre, and this time the ball goes out to Armida. And Armida is tackled. Into dummy half goes Gardner. Dummy had the numbers advantage, but goes to ground. Turnover. Cabramatta have a chance. 2.5 minutes until half-time. It's 4-all. Can they concoct something just before half-time? Not much between these two teams at all. As we see Cabramatta getting up towards halfway. That's the Philly. And Kaiser Morgan Pritchard getting in there and doing some work for her forwards. Rumbling up over the 40-metre line. Finally tackled. They come the short side. Tala Noah. She gets up towards the 30. Good strong tackle from Meter and Kuri in there. Back towards the centre. Latupu gets the ball out to Andrews, and the ball goes to ground. So 90 seconds the Bulls have got. Sun's gone behind a cloud, so a little bit of the heat's gone out of the day, but they're going to head over for a scrum. And barring a knock on, this should be the final set of the half. So 4-all. Cabramatta scoring first, and the Bulls responding. Both tries scored wide, made it tough for the kickers. As Withers takes on the defence, but is well met. Plays the ball. From dummy half goes Laura Gardner. And she's finally tackled. They head back to Bell, and she's up over halfway. 40 seconds left until half-time. They'll head to the left. And trying to rumble through and make a break is a heel. They go out to Rakiti. She's got numbers on her outside. There's only seconds to go until half-time. Good strong tackle by Kaiser Morgan Pritchard has put that attacking raid to bed for the time being. Cash has got the ball. Cash runs at the defence, puts the ball on the ground. And 7 seconds. And that'll do us for the first half here at Crestwood Reserve. Great game of rugby league. It's 4-all. Freedom Crichton Rapati scoring first for Cabramatta. Bailey Marchong unable to convert. And Taylor Barr responding. And that leaves us at 4-all at half-time. Of course, all the action today for listed RE, elite agents with over 25 years experience. We'll take a break and come back after the half-time break for more action in our match of the round in the under-16 girls goal. So, round 14. Second half action about to come your way for Listed RE, Sydney's #1 real estate agency. Top of the table clash between Cabramatta and Hills Bulls. Winner nearly assures themselves. Well, if Cabramatta win, it's their minor premiership. If the Bulls are able to win this one, they would then need to win next week and wrap up the minor premiership. But these two teams have been the standout in the under-16 girls gold comp. So the Bulls will get the ball first in the second half. 4-all here. It was 22-16 when they met 5 weeks ago. And it was Bulls late, but they just couldn't score. So there wasn't much separating them on that occasion. Huge kickoff from Ma Chong. And we're going to see what the Bulls have got as they try and work this ball out of their own end. In there doing plenty of defensive work is Andrews. And Andrews again coming across to make the tackle. Just slipping up over the shoulders, but the referee's going to let that one go. As the ball goes out to Withers, who slips the ball back on the inside. But there's no way through the Cabramatta defence. And this time, Curry is getting the ball up 35 metres out from her own line. And at dummy half is Gardner. Gardner feeding Withers. Out one further is Tahira Amida. And they come back towards the centre. And Tamika Withers puts the ball over the top. And there's a knock on. So straight away a chance for the Hills Bulls to go onto the attack. Out wide there for Cabramatta was Kakura Gray. And Chanel just putting the ball on the ground. They come back to Withers. Gets it to Bell. And Bell off her hip is Ahio. Again, they'll come to the left. Withers gets the ball out to Cash. Cash has got support on the outside. It's Barr. And they're inside the 20. Cash goes back to Withers. They give it to Bell. And Bell, good strong tackle by Aloaliti around the legs to bring her to ground. So the ball goes out to Curry. Curry is tackled. They're going to head to the right. Withers puts the ball onto the ground, and they're going to get through and score. And I think that's DeCarlo getting in underneath them. They could have raffled it. There were a couple of them there trying to get the ball on the ground. But a good try from the Hills Bulls. And that try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. So the Bulls, they trailed 4-0. They now lead 8-4. And the coach is going to call the troops around to have a chat. The runner. And they're pretty happy with that one. So what have Cabramatta got? Important to see if they can respond to the challenge. It's 8-4. And about to see this conversion attempt from Withers. She moves in. She's hit it nicely, but it's waved away. So that might have been Armida with the try. Tahira Amida, who was on the end of the kick. So 8-4 in favour of the home side, the Hills Bulls here at Crestwood. And we've still got 21 and a half minutes to go here in the second half. Just put themselves under pressure, Cabramatta. Chanel Kakura Gray putting that kick down, and straight away the Bulls able to capitalise. Good heads-up play from Tamika Withers, seeing that there was no fullback at home, and as mentioned, there were 2 or 3 of the Bulls there who could have grabbed that and put that down on the ground. Ball goes to Bell. And she's got support, can't offload it, decided against that. And she's got the ball up over the 20. As the ball goes out to Ahio. And she's rumbled up to the 30 before she's tackled. So there's some room out here on the left-hand side. But big, strong defence on Lexi Gaston. And Alexi has met very strongly. In there was a Tafili. The ball goes out to Bell. She has really had a big game. She's been involved in every set of 6, taking at least 1, maybe 2 hit-ups. As the ball goes out to Withers. Running Armida, or Armida trying to run through. As the ball comes back out to Kuri, who's put the ball on the ground. So, most important thing after a try is to hold the ball for 6, but the Bulls can't. And now Cabramatta get a chance to set up an attack as Aloali'i takes the first hit up. She's inside the 40. Misa gives it out to Tafili. And she's up towards the 30 before she's finally brought to ground. Chiwara is going to take the third hit up of the set, and she's inside the 20. So they've got a chance here, Cabramatta. Look for Tuimaseve. The ball goes to Andrews. And Andrews inside the 10. 2 tackles left. Misa's got Latapu on her right, but she'll go back to the left as the ball finds Tuimaseve. And she is brought to ground. Good strong tackle by Laura Gardner. Last. Ball goes to Latupu. Out to Andrews. Hits a shoulder and goes to ground, and the Bulls, they were able to defuse the situation. So a chance now for the Bulls. And scamper out a dummy half. Ooh, manhandled by Layla Tafili. As they work the ball out. Georgia Mann. No, that was Georgia Wanzi on that occasion. As Kuri is up over the 40 before she's finally tackled. Now, they give it to Bell. Oh, big, strong hits. Bell held onto it, though. And again, that was Tafili. And there's been some very strong defensive hits today. Referee's going to say, call play the ball. So, chance for the Bulls to set up for last. They come to the long side. There's plenty of numbers here. The ball goes out to Barr. She's got support on the outside. She gets it out to Menino. And she's going to be caught with the ball on last. So Isabella Menino has to give the ball over. So now it's up to Cabramatta. Can they get back in this game? They only trail by the 4 points. Misa, dummy half. Gets it to Talanoa. Talanoa's back in towards the centre of the field before she's finally brought to ground 30 metres out from her own line. They come back to the right. And Freedom Crichton Rapati up over the 40. Now, it's all been one-out stuff. What can they concoct late in the tackle count? They're going to go to the left-hand side, and the ball goes out to Leah Tianga. And Leah Tianga is brought to ground 33 metres out. Ball goes to Andrews. She gets it on the bounce. Goes to Marchong. Kicks through on the ground. But Menino was able to pick that up. But strong support by, or strong defence from Kyson Morgan Pritchard puts her to ground. So this time it's Taylor Barr. Back in towards the centre. And that tackle looked to have slipped up a little bit high. But referee happy to let that one get to go. And back through the centre go the Bulls. They've got the lead. There's still 16 and a half minutes to go. Ooh, another strong shot. That time from Irai Leotianga. And Bell through the centre. Knocks a couple of the defenders to the ground. She's up quickly and plays the ball. As they head out to the right, Withers puts it over the top. interesting to see what Kakura Gray does this time. She's able to corral the ball. And referee trying to get the Bulls players back the 10 metres. So Cabramatta up over the 40. Ma Chong wrestled to the ground. Inside the 40. Misa is giving it to Freedom. Crichton Rapati, and she's through. She's only got the fullback to beat. She's got support. She doesn't need it. She runs around the fullback. And Freedom Crichton Rapati, try number 2. Just split them straight through the middle. Great run. And Freedom Crichton Rapati scores to level it up. That try for Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. Well, she went looking for some action and found it and just cut straight through the middle of the Bulls' defence. It's 8-all with a kick to come. And Bailey will get a chance to take the lead for Cabramatta. So, minor premiership on the line here. If Cabramatta can win, they will seal first spot on the ladder. 1 week to go before the final start after this week. And with only the 5 teams in this competition, it's first place, second in the first week of the finals, with the winner to go straight through to the grand final. And these 2 teams can't get knocked out of first and second. So we will see them in week 1 of the finals. Bailey Ma Chong. Oh yeah, great kick. Just let that one drift through on the wind. And Cabramatta back in front. Seesawing game. 10-8. Cabramatta scored first. Hills then levelled up and got their nose in front. And we just see another try to Cabramatta. So it's 10-8 here at Crestwood Reserve. Still 13 minutes to go in this one. So plenty of time remaining. And Riley Cash gets us underway. Ball goes deep. Good strong kick down to the 20. And straight away Cabramatta trying to roll forward through Alawali'i. And knock on. That's unfortunate. Kakura Gray making the mistake. And she's going to put a side under a bit of pressure here. How often have we seen it today? First set of 6 after the try, there's been a mistake. As Bell gets it up past the 30. She's 27 metres out. When she plays the ball, it goes out to Withers. Withers finds Nicholas. And Nicholas pushed back in defence. They come back to Withers. Got Curry. And Curry, Zara trying to get them inside the 20, and she does. To Bell. Bell's got support. Through the dummy, through the first line of defence. They swarm and trying to bring her to ground, but a very fast play the ball. Ball goes to Curry. Steps off that right foot, and she's held up and plays the ball. It's all about the quick play the ball for the Bulls. As the ball goes to the right, Withers steps back, trying to come through the centre. They've got the numbers. Gaston gets the ball out wider to Barr, and Barr is tackled. So Cabramatta are able to withstand that attacking raid. Withers was just in 2 minds. She looked to put the ball through on the toe, but changed her mind. She came back on the right and are unable to convert. So it's still Cabramatta 10 leading the Bulls 8. And Cabramatta pushing up over the 30 metres line. Misa in at dummy half. She'll go back towards the centre. Finds another one of her willing forwards. And they've got to the 40 metre line. As they head again to the left. And this is Letianga she's finally tackled on halfway. Fans trying to get a penalty for Cabramatta, but it's not working at the moment. As Misa's only got the fullback to beat. But there's two of them there. Slips a one-handed pass out to Ma Chong. Ma Chong trying to get through. Ball gets wide. They've got the numbers. Oh, great picker. Outstanding football. You won't see better. We saw a fantastic one-handed flick pass. And that try, absolute cracker. So the girls are high-fiving. Great try. And Misa through the centre. One-handed flick pass to Ma Chong. They got the ball out wide and too strong. So now, tough kick, but importantly, they go 6 points in front. So that could well have been Crichton Rapati with 3. All right, Ma Chong, toughest kick of the day. And she lines this one up. Tough side for the right footer. Let's see if she can ride this one through on the breeze like the last one. She's got it up on the wind. She's kicked it. Oh, yeah, she's in form. That trip to England hasn't knocked her goal kicking skills around. And an important kick. So 16-8. That try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting, and payroll needs. But Freedom Crichton Rapati didn't play in the last game where Cabramatta were successful against the Bulls. She's got 3 today, and that was a ripper of a try. So let's see if they can hold the ball for 6 here. There's straight back through the middle. And penalty. The defender's just in there trying to release the ball. So now it's a chance for Cabramatta as the ball goes out to Leah Tianga. And she's brought down just shy of halfway. This is Sharon Latupu. And Sharon gets the ball away. They're going to rule knock on. And looked as though Latupu had got the ball away cleanly. But referees ruled that it was a knock on, so a chance for the Bulls to try and answer as they now trail 16 points to 8. Thanks to some fantastic goal kicking. Ooh, a little bit of a hand in the face of Georgia Wanzi. Everything's okay. So in at dummy half is Laura Gardner, and they get the ball out to Taylor Ma. Taylor got support on the outside. She's got Withers. Withers is very fast. She steps back off the right foot, still going. Gets the ball away. Gets it out to Rakiti. Rakiti back off on the right. She's through. She's got 1 or 2 to beat, and she's finally tackled. Chance here for the Bulls. Gardner finds Ma. Ma trying to rumble over. She's going to get, if she can get the ball down, it's a try. Well, good strong run from Taylor Ma. She had 4 players in front of her. She was able to wrestle them all away and slam the ball down. So, good side responds, and that's exactly what the Hills Bulls have done. Tamika Withers will have the shot. 16-12, that try for Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. Don't forget the afternoon game, the boys, as the conversion is missed. This afternoon, the boys under 16 Div 2 action at CV Kelly Park at 5 o'clock. Lewis Shepherd calling all the action between Toongabbie and Canley Heights. So, 16-12 in favour of Cabramatta. And the difference has been the goal kicking of Ma Chong. 3 tries apiece. All right. So 5 minutes 50 to go. This is going to be a cracker of a finish. Cabramatta hold a 4-point advantage. Cabramatta win. They're minor premiers. And Ma Chong kicks the ball down deep. And Bell, well, she's been in absolutely everything today. Coach said they needed it today to stand up, and that's exactly what she's done. They've got numbers, they get it out to Rakiti, and the ball goes into touch. So you wouldn't think Cabramatta would want to rush this. They've got the lead, and they've got the ball inside the 40. They can take their time and try and rip a bit of time off the clock. As the ball goes out to Tarfili. Tarfili's left a couple in a wake. Ball goes to Ma Chong. Bulls players saying knock on. Referee says no. Latupu gets the ball back on the inside to Morgan Pritchard. Crichton Rapati's got a hand up. She says I want 4. Referee says go back and play the ball 5 metres out. Ball goes back to Chihuahua. And Chihuahua still going. Takes 4 players to wrestle her to ground. As they head back towards the left-hand side. It goes out to Tui Marsevi. Ma Chong stops on a dime back towards the sticks. And she's tackled. Misa gets it to Tui Marsevi. Back on the inside is Irai. And they force her back into the field of play on last tackle. Cabramatta from dummy half. But no, good defence from the Bulls. They're able to withstand that. And that keeps the ball game alive. 3 minutes 50 to go. They've got to get out of this area of the field. As Cabramatta, they've really shortened their defensive line, trying to muscle this one, force the play through the centre. And they give the ball to Bell. And she gets it to Riley Cash. Ooh. Hair pull? No. Referee didn't see it that way. She'll play the ball inside her own 20. Gwynn gives it to Bell. And Bell again met by 2 defenders. She's up over the 20. But we're well inside this set. Withers puts the ball in over the top. Good strong chase from the Bulls. Ma Chong getting over there to pick it up, and she does. But there's 3, 4, 5 defenders to meet her. She can beat them all. She's around them and steps back on the inside, still going. Ma Chong, great run. Gets the ball back over the halfway. Good strong starting spot for Cabramatta. They're going to come short side. And Talanoa is up over the 40. There's still 2 minutes 45 to go. Cabramatta, they lead 16-12. From dummy half goes Crichton Rapati. Can she get through another? She's beaten 1, she's beaten 2. She'll score 4. 4 tries for freedom, Crichton Rapati. And every time she touches the ball, it's been good night for the Hills Bulls. And wow, in under the sticks this time. Freedom Crichton Rapati. They missed the last time they played the Hills Bulls. And they still got away with victory. And this afternoon, it's been a day out, but she's hurt a leg. Let's hope it's cramp. That's the way they're stretching the leg out. There's less than 2 minutes to play, and time continues to come off the clock. That try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting, and payroll needs. Oh, good player. She's got fantastic hands. We saw that with the 3rd try. She picked the ball up around her ankles. But she's so quick on her feet. And, well, referee has stopped the clock with 1:34 to go. 20 points to 12. And that should be the minor premiership for Cabra. Well, they're still working on these hamstrings of Freedom Crichton Rapati. Fair enough too. She'd have sore legs from putting the ball down over the try line all day. That's 4. She's up on her feet. So she gets a good round of applause from the away supporters. And Bailey Marchong will try and add another 2 points. Coming into this, Morgan Pritchard had been the leading try scorer for Cabramatta. She'd scored 7. Crichton Rapati might have changed that today. She had 4 coming into today. Marchong, she's been hitting them sweetly all day. You wouldn't think she could miss this. No, straight over the middle. So 22 points to 12 in favour of Cabramatta with 1:15 on the clock. And, well, minor premiership is going to Cabramatta, and they will get a chance to go straight through to the grand final in week 1 of the finals in a fortnight's time, or straight through to the grand final when they play the Hills Bulls. But Coach Michael Withers did make a point to me today that he still had a bit up his sleeve. He wasn't going to show everything that they'd been working on at training today. As they go the short kick, Withers pushing through, and so too is Georgia Wanzi. But it's Cabramatta who are able to pick it up. So less than 30 seconds to go. And it's just a matter of wiping time off the clock now as Talanoa heads back towards the centre. Less than 20 seconds now as the game winds down. This has been a great performance by Cabramatta. They led early. They were challenged by the Hills Bulls. The Bulls took the lead, and it was then all about the comeback from Cabramatta, and they're going to run out convincing winners. As Tegan Nicholas is tackled with the ball, and that is full time. In our match of the round, round 14, the 2024 Metro Combined Under 16 Girls Gold. Today, Cabramatta run out 22-12 winners over the Hills Bulls. 4 tries to 3, with 4 tries going to Freedom Crichton Rapati and Bailey Marchong kicking 3 from 4. For the Bulls, it was tries to Taylor Ma and Tahira Armida, with Tamika Withers missing all 3. So, another week of action in the girls' comps. So we'll be back again next week for Match of the Round before the finals do start. Don't forget, all the action is brought to you by Listed RE, Sydney's #1 real estate agency. And don't forget the boys' action tonight from 5 o'clock, CV Kelly Park, the Toongabbie Tigers taking on Canley Heights with Lewis Shepherd. We'll catch you again next Saturday afternoon for our Match of the Round action.
Towards the end.